Morning, Fifi here. I'm having a little play today. I've got some dining chairs here which the loose covers were knackered and old and just didn't want to go to the expense of replacing loose covers, so I thought, right, well, I'll paint the chair. So I've painted the legs, which were white and shiny, with Panther, and now I'm painting the fabric, which is a bit like a sort of a velour stroke velvety fabric. So I've sprayed it first. I've just used an old bottle which I've filled with water, having cleaned it out, and I'm just spraying the fabric first just to make the paint go on more easily. And then I'm going to use the Panther straight out of the tin, but dip it into the water here and then paint it straight onto the fabric. And so it's a bit of an experiment, but if it works, it will be a lot cheaper than buying the loose covers. And I'm then going to do a nice stencil in the back to make it look rather grand. It goes on nice and easily, so I'll just carry on doing this and I will check back in a little while. See you in a bit. I've completed the first coat now. Do you know what I have to say? It's covered really well, and that's just with the one coat. So I will let that dry by the radiator for half an hour or so, and then I'll do coat number 2, which I'll probably use more or less sort of undiluted straight out of the tin. But yeah, it's looking really good. Check back later. Right, I've just completed the second coat, and yeah, it's looking really good. It's not particularly patchy. Obviously, it's got to dry out, and then I'll take a view on it. But no, I think it's looking really good. So I'll let it dry out, and then decide whether or not it needs a third coat just for good measure, before then putting the clear wax on it. But yeah, pretty impressed so far. Just for good measure, I did do a third and final coat, and I'm really pleased with it now. The coverage is excellent. It feels lovely. It's all the same colour, it's all matching. And so now I have placed the stencil. Last time I used it, I was obviously using gold paint, but because I was going to be putting this chair with a chrome table, chrome and glass, I'm going to do the crown with silver. So I will lay it over on its back so that I've got extra sort of good purchase, and I will do the silver stencil with a stencil brush using the Frenchic silver powder, which I'll mix in with the finishing coat to make a nice paste. And then of course I'll have to do the waxing with the clear wax. So I'll check back again later once I've done the stencil. There we are then, there's the finished product. From white to charcoal grey, and with a silver Frenchic stencil on the back to match the chrome and glass table that it's going to be going with. It's one of 6, I've got 1 down, 5 to go. But I have to say I'm very impressed with the coverage. It's gone on to this quite absorbent fabric really well. Made a very good job of covering it, and it feels lovely and soft and supple now from having had the clear wax put onto it. So that will just dry out overnight, and that's the job done.